A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country. Boys and girls everywhere, who will be fortunate to see this video on the internet and the World Wide Web, I say welcome. This is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea in this part 6. Okay, let's part 7 video. In this part 7 video, where I currently are sharing my ideas, my noble and my classical ideas with you all. They repeat again, where I, Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy, this little Christian child way down in Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies, are sharing my noble ideas and of course my classical ideas with the people of England and the rest of the world. Dealing with the late Jimmy Saville and of course all his pedophile colleagues that is part of the Ninth Circuit. And that video, the Ninth Circuit, that deal with part of the horrible things that they allege that, or assume, or they say they have facts that Jimmy Saville have done in his career and his different multiple endeavors that he engaged himself over the years in England, his native country. And they say he was a sex serial pedophile, abusing men and women, boys and girls from the age 5 to age 75, all in the mental institution like in Broadmoor, etc., and of course in the BBC and his different endeavors and different places in England that he have went and traveled throughout the years, because he was a major public figure, super celebrity of England. Don't you know they say he was the first person to receive the Green Beret? And that's a military beret. And he was united by the Queen 3 times. Brothers and sisters, 3 times united by the Queen. Knighted by the Queen or honored by the Queen 3 times. Brothers and sisters, and he was the first civilian to receive that Green Beret. That's a military honor. So you see how far he have reached up the ladder, brothers and sisters. But my take on the matter, I, Eric Braxton, I want to continue reminding you all, people of England and the rest of the world, who are following up this Jimmy Saville, watching his videos and the incidents that have happened over the years that have come out in the public in a big way, and they are now keeping debates in England discussing how is Jimmy Saville able to do have went through all these things, abused thousands of people, and he wasn't catched, he was not told, he was not charged and faced the court and sentenced for his horrible crimes. They say all investigation that the police have done by the negative reports that they get from people, they say when they investigate Jimmy Saville, they find insufficient evidence. They cannot charge him, so they left it. And that have been going on over the years in all the investigation they have. They never get nothing concrete to charge him and to face the court or to try him, to convict him, to imprison him. Because they say he was a very clever man. He of himself said he was a tricky fellow. Brothers and sisters, having said that, brothers and sisters, I just want to say my take on the matter is, let me remind you all in this part 7 video, because looking at the time, I will be coming up to my 10 minutes mark. If what they say about Jimmy Saville, for instance, let me deal with the mortuaries. They say Jimmy Saville volunteered to go in the mortuaries and had sex with the dead people. But gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the people who is in charge of the mortuaries, their responsibility is nobody coming inside there to interfere with none of the dead bodies. So then how can the management of these mortuaries allow Jimmy Swaggart to come in there to interfere with the dead body? That is strange. Was that investigated? Because the operator mortuary is people, relative dead people there before they bury them. And they have to operate that by a license. And if Jimmy Saville had permission to go in the mortuary, who gave him the permission? Did they have cameras to monitor the dead bodies, to see what Jimmy Saville was doing with the dead bodies? How can the people allow that? That was to be reported, so when the police do the investigation, they will suspend the mortuary people license from not operating that and shut it down. How can he go in there and interfere with the dead bodies, knowing that the dead body there is only for a couple of days till the family come and claim it? I mean, ceremony, etc., etc., to bury the body. So, but why is the body in the mortuary? I mean, not mortuary. I mean, funeral homes. Forgive me for that misunderstanding. I mean, in the funeral homes. How can he go inside there and violate the body and have sex with that person? What about the management of the people of the mortuary? How can they allow that? That was reported immediately, so investigation should be done. And the people who do allow that and wasn't monitoring what Jimmy Saville was doing, having sex with the dead body, they was to be suspended and the license taken away from them. Was that done? The answer is no, because I heard all the debate that I'm hearing about, I never heard no one say that the people, these funeral homes that they went and had sex with dead people, the place was not shut down, they was not suspended from operation, the license wasn't revoked and taken away from them until the investigation was completed. Things I never heard nobody talk about that. All they say that he went in these funeral homes and had sex with dead bodies. But how can he go in a funeral home? Do it have workers there day and night? Do not it have a management, etc. and etc.? How can he just walk in there and have sex with dead people? So all these things should have been investigated, brothers and sisters. And before I come to the end of this video, can anyone from England, Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy, way down in Trinidad and Tobago, I'm requesting this from you all, any one of my brothers and sisters in England, can any one of you produce any videos and put it on YouTube where you all actually see Jimmy Saville is having sex with a young boy or having sex with a young girl and having actually sex with a dead woman in the funeral home or a dead man in the funeral home? If any of you all have that video, please can you all bring it out of the closet and make it open, available to the world? So I'm appealing to any boy and girl of England who have that video, please bring it out and make it available on YouTube so that Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy, this little Christian child, can see that video. Don't mind how horrible it will be, but I'll still take a little watch of it. Brothers and sisters, so once again I'm appealing to any of my brothers and sisters in England, if you all have that video, MI5, MI6, Scotland Yard, and anyone who have that video, please produce it and bring it out. I mean, bring it out so I could see the video. Because if Jimmy Saville was going in this funeral home and having sex with dead bodies, and the management knew he was doing that, what was the duty to do after, brothers and sisters? Not set up a camera and record what he's doing? And that could have been done at a click of a finger. And any one of you tell me that cannot be done as a click on a finger, well, you all on a different planet or some place. I know that you all are not up here, you all are down here, but you all are not seeing the facts. That could be done as a click of a finger. Because while he's abusing the dead body, the person is flipping him and have that evidence to use against him. But was that done when that should have been done? So the world today, they have graphic footage to see actually having sex with a dead body. But why there's no recording about that? I do not want to sound funny, my dear friends, but if I was in England and I was a worker in any of these funeral homes, bet all the bottom dollar that I had to have all these recording, what the horrible things that he's be doing in these funeral homes. You all better bet all the bottom dollar, because I'll have all this footage and all this recording to show to the world. You all better believe that. And I end this video on that note, my dear friends.